Welcome to Town Talk Duxbury. Today we have two guests helping us. Nancy O'Connor, who's the Executive Assistant to the Town Manager and the Select Board, and Michelle Seda-Stotts, who's the Administrative Assistant to both the Select Board and the Town Manager. Welcome, ladies. Nancy, I'm going to start with you. Can we get an updated COVID-19 updated information from the Health Department from the Town of Duxbury?
Sure, Julie. Thank you very much for having us today. Happy to give you this update from Tracy Mayo, our health agent. She does recommend that for the most accurate and up-to-date information that residents should go to the state website, mass.gov/COVID. On this page, you'll find a lot of information through their interactive daily dashboard as to how many cases per town, and also test administered, and also vaccination information. Currently here in Duxbury, we're monitoring cases. The town manager receives updates from the town nurse and the health agent. There have been about an average of 3 to 5 cases per week, which are not enough cases really to warrant the need for weekly notification to the public. But we may get to that point if more cases rise, if not enough people are vaccinated. So
Okay.
That's my update from the health agent.
And updates will be found on your front page of your website?
Yes, if there are a number of cases, if they increase and it warrants notification, it will be pushed out on our town news feed,
Perfect.
which goes through our Twitter feed and on our website. Yes.
Perfect. Okay, excellent. Thank you. Michelle, the next question is going to go to you. The Select Board is having actually a joint meeting on August 23rd with the Advisory Committee and the School Committee. Can you talk about that, why that's such a big deal, where you're bringing all those committees together and what they hope to accomplish?
Well, this will be the first in-person meeting, excuse me, at the Allison Room in the Senior Center. And the reason why we're meeting in person, it's just easier with so many committees to have everyone there and have the interaction for everyone. It will be televised. If the public wishes to attend, they certainly can do so. And anyone wishing to wear a mask may also do so.
Okay.
So it's
And you're
definitely
going to
going to be
have the
interesting.
Finance Committee, the Fiscal Advisory Committee, the School Committee, and the Select Board all talking
Yes.
together, right?
Yes.
Great. A lot of good information will come out of that meeting, no doubt. Nancy, back to you. The fall town meeting, special town meeting, I hear you have set a date.
Yes, we did. We discussed it, and we have decided on Monday, November 8th. It'll start at 7 p.m. And we currently, right now, we are planning to hold it in our Performing Arts Center, as we have done in the past with our previous town meetings. So more notice will come out probably in September. The selectmen will announce it at a meeting.
And is there any special big, large item that's going to be included in that town meeting?
Yes, the Conservation Department, they're looking at possibly purchasing some land. And due to the timeliness of that transaction, it would need to be completed by the end of the calendar year. So that is basically the impetus for this special town meeting.
Okay, and Nancy, I want to stick with you for a second on the board and committee meetings, in person versus Zoom. A lot of towns are kind of juggling, what should we do? What is the stance right now with Duxbury?
Right now here in Duxbury, we have left it up to the board and committees to make the decision if they're going to have in-person meetings or remote meetings. And I think that has worked out well, depending on the committee. Hybrid models, and we're still working on that. That's a work in progress. And we, of course, thank PACTV for their assistance and support in that effort, so that we have that option available at some point. The selectmen have decided that their first regular in-person meeting will be August 30th, and it will be in the Mural Room, as our standard meetings were. But, we're going to be consistently monitoring the amount of COVID cases.
Yeah.
That's a fluid situation, and that may change. We may end up going back to all remote, but that's not a decision we're making just yet.
Sure, absolutely. And people just need to look at the agendas as they are posted on your website, and that'll tell them where the meeting is or how the meeting will be conducted. Michelle, let's go to you and try to get a school update. The schools are probably the ones that have the most difficult decisions to make, especially since so many of the young ones can't be vaccinated yet.
Yes. As of now, the school district is following the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education. Wearing masks indoors is urged for students in grades K through 6, and for those unvaccinated adults or students grades 7 and up. So since COVID situation remains fluid, they will continue to monitor DESE's guidance.
Okay, and the school.
Honestly, I think it's a good idea the kids wear masks.
Okay, and the school has its own website, correct?
Yes, it does. And
Yeah,
if you
so-
have any questions or you need to find out more information,
Updated information is posted there, which is great. Okay, back to Nancy.
Yes.
Let's talk about boards and committees that have open seats. And this is in all of the towns. Oftentimes, people aren't even aware that there are seats open on boards and committees that really the town needs people to volunteer to be on. Can you talk about that?
Yes, we do encourage our registered voters, if they're looking for a way to get involved in the community, to fill out a talent bank form, which can be found on our website right now. And if they fill out the talent bank forms, they get sent into this office. The list of committees is on that talent bank form. There may not necessarily be an open seat at the moment, but we still encourage them to submit them because we do keep them for at least 2 years. And as soon as a seat is open, we pass their talent banks on to the chair of that board and also the selectman liaison. I think it's a great way to get involved in the community.
Right, excellent. Good idea. Now, Michelle, there's going to be a Labor Day beach party in Duxbury this year. Can you talk about what happens at that party?
the planning is underway for the Duxbury annual Labor Day Beach Party. It is planned for Saturday, September 4th. For more information on that, you can visit the website, which is www.duxburycelebrates.com for all the fun activities and information.
Excellent. Okay,
regarding
we're all looking
beach
forward to
party.
that. And finally, Nancy, back to you, the beach and the plovers and people being able to go out there and park there. What's the update?
Well, I think some of us already know that on July 30th, the second crossover over sand was reopened to 160 vehicles. However, as of yesterday, I'm happy to announce that now it's open to 200 vehicles, which is 100 resident and 100 non-resident. And I just want to note that they're happy that they've been able to open up the crossovers. It's earlier than they initially anticipated because there are two protected species of birds out there, the piping plovers that everyone's most familiar with, and also the least tern. So the resident parking lot has always been open, and the overflow lot is open to if oversand is full. So we encourage people to arrive early. It's going to be a nice weekend.
Excellent. Okay, thank you. Ladies, Nancy and Michelle, thank you so much. You have a wonderful month, and we will see you next month on Town Talk.